Yes, everybody. So before, English is a language, right? English is a language. So you have to know your present condition of your English language. So where are you? Where are you standing? You have to know your present condition so that you can set your goal. Okay, now I am here. I am at Himayat Nagar in Hyderabad. So I have to reach Dilshid Nagar. So I am at this place. You have clear roadmap as to how to reach Dilshid Nagar from Himayat Nagar. So మీరు ఎక్కడున్నారో తెలిస్తేనే ఎక్కడ రీచ్ అవ్వాలో తెలుస్తుంది. So even for your English language, you have to know where you are now. And then మీ situation తెలియాలి. తెలియాలి అంటే ఏం చేయాలి? You have to do some exercise. Now I am giving you some assignment. Everybody, please write about yesterday. నిన్న మీరు మార్నింగ్ లేచినప్పటి నుంచి ఈవినింగ్ పడుకునే వరకు ఏం చేశారో పెన్ బుక్ తీసుకొని రాయండి. డూ ఇట్ నౌ. యూ గాట్ 3 minutes. Did you understand what I said? అర్థమైందా? నిన్న మీరు మార్నింగ్ లేచినప్పటి నుంచి ఈవినింగ్ పడుకునే వరకు ఏమేమి చేశారు? మార్నింగ్ 6కి లేచాను, బ్రష్ చేసుకున్నాను, స్నానం చేశాను, బ్రేక్ఫాస్ట్ తిన్నాను, టీవీ చూశాను, పేపర్ చదివాను, ఆఫీస్కి వెళ్ళాను, నైట్ 10 గంటలకు పడుకున్నాను. అప్పటి వరకు యూ గాట్ 3 minutes. If you make mistakes, no problem, but you just try. Yes, now that's enough. Everybody stop it. Stop it and somebody please read.
Sir, can I, sir?
Yeah, you can, yes.
I woke up at 6 o'clock and I did my best and I went to gym and I did some workouts. Later reached to home. After I bathed and I took my breakfast. Later I went to office through office bus. Then I met my colleagues and sometimes chit-chatted with my friends. Later I engaged with my work. Later I went to coffee. Then I returned to my home and I took my ball and I took my supper and watched some YouTube videos. Later I went to bed.
Yeah, good, Bobby. Okay, next.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I got up at 6 a.m. yesterday. I went to the bathroom. Then I brushed my teeth, and I did a bath. I had breakfast and drank tea. I went to the college by bus. I entered into the college on foot. Then I rectified network issues in the lab. Then I had lunch. I talked to my friends. I left the college at 5 p.m. Then I returned to my home by bus. I took bath and wore short and t-shirt. I had dinner at 8 p.m. I watched TV for news. Then I slept on the bed at 11 p.m.
Very good, thanks. This is a basic level. So first 25 days is basics, and next 20 days is your fluency. Basic level and fluency level. So whether you know it or not, you have to practice everything from the basics. Again, let me remind you, this is basic level. I'm going to teach you basics. You should not get disappointed. You should not feel bored when I teach you something that is already known to you. మీకు ఆల్రెడీ తెలిసింది చెప్పినా కూడా ఇది నాకు తెలుసు అన్న ఫీలింగ్లో ఉండదు. ఓకే, నేను మళ్ళీ ప్రాక్టీస్ చేస్తే ఎక్కువ వస్తుంది అన్న ఫీలింగ్లోనే ఉండదు. సో కొన్నిసార్లు తెలిసినవి వస్తాయి, కొన్నిసార్లు తెలియనివి వస్తాయి. మీకు తెలిసిన దాంట్లో కూడా తెలుసు అనుకుంటారు, కానీ చాలా తెలియని విషయాలు ఉంటాయి. సో ప్లీజ్ focus on each and every topic of this session. Now I'm going to just introduce the basic sentence structure of English language, and I'm also going to explain the fundamental difference between your mother tongue Telugu and English, or Hindi and English. You have to know the basic problem. What is the problem? So when you speak in English, so what do you do basically when you speak in English? Everybody, what do you do before delivering your speech? What do you do?
Translate.
You translate. Very good. You translate from your.
we will think in Telugu.
You think in Telugu and translate into English. That is your problem. So you think in Telugu. So thinking in Telugu, thinking in your mother tongue Hindi is not a crime. You can think, no problem. The thing is that you try to translate as it is. That is the problem. Thinking in your mother tongue is not a crime. You can think in your mother tongue. But when you are writing sentence structure in English, when you are speaking, when you are, forming a sentence structure in Telugu English language, you have to follow some rule. What is that rule? So that rule is different. The rule is different in English language. For example, let me tell you the rule of basic sentence structure in Telugu language. Telugulo ఏమంటారంటే నేను టీవీ చూశాను అంటారు. నేను టీవీ చూశాను. నేను టీవీ చూశాను. Is it a right sentence or wrong sentence in Telugu?
Right sentence, sir.
It's a right sentence. Right sentence. So చూశాను verb ఎక్కడ వస్తుంది? verb dekha verb ఎక్కడ వస్తుంది? Where is the verb in the sentence? At the end of the sentence.
At the end.
At the end of the sentence. నేను టీవీ చూశాను. In Hindi also, in Kannada, in Tamil, everywhere. So the verb is at the end of the sentence. నేను టీవీ చూశాను. నేను టీవీ చూశాను. థర్డ్ ప్లేస్ లో నేను టీవీ చూశాను. థర్డ్ ప్లేస్ లో నేను జాయిన్ అయ్యాను. థర్డ్ ప్లేస్. అతడు గుడికి వెళ్ళాడు. థర్డ్ ప్లేస్. వెళ్ళాడు. థర్డ్ ప్లేస్. ఎట్ ది ఎండ్ ఆఫ్ ది సెంటెన్స్. మీరు మనీ పే చేశారు. లాస్ట్ థర్డ్ ప్లేస్. అతడు నన్ను కలిశాడు వర్బ్ లాస్ట్ ప్లేస్. సెంటెన్స్ లో వర్బ్ తెలుగులో లాస్ట్ లో వస్తుంది. సో దిస్ ఈస్ ది సెంటెన్స్ స్ట్రక్చర్ ఆఫ్ యువర్ మదర్ టంగ్. సో వెన్ యూ ట్రాన్స్లేట్ ఇంటూ ఇంగ్లీష్, you try to put that word again at the end of the sentence. That is wrong. I will tell you. Nenu TV chushano. So in English, I TV watched. Right or wrong? I TV watched.
Wrong, sir.
Wrong.
But I translated correctly. I translated. Telugulo nenu TV chushano. I TV watched. Chushano last. Watched last. But the sentence is incorrect. Why? Why is it incorrect? Why? In Telugu, I used the verb last.
The sentence formation is wrong, sir.
Sentence formation is different in English language. So you cannot use the sentence formation of your mother tongue in English language. That won't work. So what is the sentence structure of Telugu language? First, you start with subject. Subject. I am speaking about myself. Subject. Nenu. Subject. TV. Object. Chushano verb. Nenu. This is very simple. Try to remember. Subject plus object plus verb. Last lo verb. Last lo verb. First lo subject. First subject. Last verb. So I am speaking about myself. I am the subject. I am using verb at the end of the sentence. Subject starting lo undi. Verb last lo undi. Subject verb. Madhur emostundi? Object. నేను టీవీ చూశాను. నేను అనేది సబ్జెక్ట్, టీవీ అనేది ఆబ్జెక్ట్, లాస్ట్ లో చూశాను అనేది వర్బ్. అతడు గుడికి వెళ్ళాడు. అతడు సబ్జెక్ట్, గుడి ఆబ్జెక్ట్, వెళ్ళాడు వర్బ్. ఇన్ తెలుగు ఆర్ హిందీ ఆల్మోస్ట్ ఎవ్రీ సెంటెన్స్ ఇస్ లైక్ దిస్. సబ్జెక్ట్ ఎవరి గురించి మాట్లాడితే వాళ్ళు సబ్జెక్ట్. ఐఎమ్ స్పీకింగ్ అబౌట్ మై సెల్ఫ్, ఐఎమ్ సబ్జెక్ట్. ఐఎమ్ స్పీకింగ్ అబౌట్ హర్, షీ ఈస్ ది సబ్జెక్ట్. సబ్జెక్ట్ ఎవరి గురించి మాట్లాడితే వాళ్ళు సబ్జెక్ట్. స్టార్టింగ్ లోనే ఉండాలి సెంటెన్స్ లో. వెంటనే ఆబ్జెక్ట్ వస్తుంది తెలుగులో, లాస్ట్ లో వర్బ్ వస్తుంది. బట్ ఇన్ ఇంగ్లీష్ లాంగ్వేజ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ రివర్స్. ఆఫ్టర్ సబ్జెక్ట్ ఇమ్మీడియట్లీ డోంట్ యూజ్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్, యూజ్ వర్బ్. సో తెలుగులో వర్బ్ లాస్ట్ లో వస్తుంది కదా, ఇంగ్లీష్ లో మధ్యలో వస్తుంది. అందుకే ట్రాన్స్లేట్ చేస్తే రాంగ్ అవుతుంది. సో ఐ టీవీ వాచ్ రాంగ్. ఏమనాలి? వాట్ ఇస్ ద రైట్ వన్?
I watched the
I
TV.
watched
TV. Where is verb located now? Where is it placed?
Middle, sir.
Before the
Second
word.
place lo. Before the second place lo. Second place lo.
Yes, second place.
I watched TV. Second place verb. Always in second place. I watched TV. They went to temple. Went. You joined the class. Joined. Second place. They bought a car. Bought. Verb. Second place. Understand? I slept last night. Slept. Second place. They called me. Called. They called me. Called. Verb. Second place. So in English language, verb is always in second place. Subject to verb, object to. So just remember, start with subject. Subject ante evaru gurinchi maatladate vallu subject avutaru. He, subject. Bought. Immediately bought car. Immediately bought. Verb avutundi. He bought a car. You cannot say he car bought. But in Telugu we say that. In Hindi we say that. Ela atadu car కొన్నాడు. అతడు రాగానే కార్ వస్తుంది. బొబ్బు రావట్లేదు తెలుగులో. అతడు కార్ కొన్నాడు. నేను క్లాసెస్ లో జాయిన్ అయ్యాను. క్లాసెస్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ అని మధ్యలో వస్తుంది. సో జస్ట్ రిమెంబర్, ఇన్ యువర్ మదర్ టంగ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ సబ్జెక్ట్, దెన్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్, లాస్ట్ వర్బ్. బట్ ఇంగ్లీష్ లాంగ్వేజ్ సబ్జెక్ట్, ఇమ్మీడియట్లీ వర్బ్, దెన్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్. సబ్జెక్ట్ ప్లస్ వర్బ్ ప్లస్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్. జస్ట్ రిమెంబర్ దిస్. So I told you already, my style of teaching English is very unique. Using this, 9,000 people have gained fluency and they have become confident. So you are also going to join them in the list. So the thing is that you just have to believe and to trust the process. Just follow the process from today's very class till the 45th class. So this is the basic sentence structure of English language, like I told you already. So subject plus verb plus object. Use and always subject I, then immediately verb, then object last. Simple, very clear. Yeah.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Please copy it. Please copy it, everybody. Yes, you must maintain a new notebook. Okay. So in Telugu and in Hindi it is different. Idi it vastundi, idi it vastundi. So never translate from your mother tongue into English. So I will show you more examples, okay? I went to office. I subject, went verb, office object. I played cricket. I subject, played verb, created object. They came to my home. She asked for a book. He wrote a book. These are all subjects. These are all verbs. And these are all objects. Very simple. And please copy these sentences as well. Please copy. Take 1 minute and copy. You can write like this. Subject plus verb plus object. Yes, now everybody, you wrote about yesterday's activities. Everybody, please correct your mistakes. Please go back to your the description, yesterday's activities. Did you follow subject plus verb plus object rule? Follow అయ్యారా లేదా చూసుకోండి ఒకసారి అందరు సెంటెన్సెస్ చూసుకోండి. నిన్న మార్నింగ్ నుంచి ఈవినింగ్ వరకు ఏం చేశారో రాశారు కదా, అందులో సబ్జెక్ట్ ప్లస్ వర్బ్ ప్లస్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ రూల్ ఫాలో అయ్యారా? ఇఫ్ నో, ప్లీజ్ కరెక్ట్ యువర్ సెంటెన్సెస్. అన్ని సెంటెన్సెస్ లో ఇలాగే ఉండాలి. సబ్జెక్ట్ ప్లస్ వర్బ్ ప్లస్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ఉండాలి. చేసుకున్నారా? అన్ని మిస్టేక్స్ కరెక్ట్ చేసుకున్నారా ఎవ్రీబడి? Done? Okay. Now I asked you to speak about yesterday. నిన్నటి గురించి రాయమని అన్నాను కదా. సో ఏంటది, ప్రెసెంట్ ఆ పాస్ట్ ఆ ఫ్యూచరా?
Past.
పాస్ట్ లో మాట్లాడేటప్పుడు చూడండి. సో దిస్ ఇస్ ఐ రోట్ అబౌట్ పాస్ట్ ఓన్లీ హియర్ ఆల్సో. సో I yesterday, for example, this is about yesterday's activities. Okay. ఇది verb లో మీకు డిఫరెంట్ ఫార్మ్స్ ఉంటాయి తెలుసా? డిఫరెంట్, దేర్ ఆర్ ఫార్మ్స్ ఇన్ verb. No, you know, different forms of verb. You know?
Yes,
sir. V1, V2, V3.
V1, V2, V3. Yes. So let us focus on only V2 form. V1, V2. Okay, V1, V2 and one.
Work, working, worked.
Yeah, there are two forms of verb. For example, మాట్లాడడం అంటే speak. Spoke అవుతుంది. Speak V1, spoke V2. Take V1, took V2. Sleep V1, slept V2. Go V1, went V2. Pay V1, paid V2. Buy V1, bought V2. Sit V1, sat V2. Come V1, came V2. Stand V1, stood V2. So V1, V2 అనేది ఉంటాయి form. So you are speaking about yesterday. So which form are you supposed to use? ఏది వాడాలి yesterday గురించి?
V2.
V2 వాడాలి.
V2.
Yes, very good. Yes. Did you use V2 form? Everybody check. V2 form మాత్రమే ఉండాలి, లేకపోతే అది రాంగ్. కరెక్ట్ చేసుకోవాలి. I go to office yesterday అనదు. I went to office yesterday. I meet my colleagues another. I met my colleagues. I went to college. I met my lecturers. I cooked food. V2 మాత్రమే ఉండాలి. So everybody please underline verbs. Underline verbs. అండర్లైన్ చేయండి వర్బ్స్ అన్ని సెంటెన్స్ లో. Everybody, please underline verbs in every sentence. Okay. Done? Clear? Everything is clear so far?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, everybody, inkoncham mundukellam. Please mention time. Please mention time. For example, I woke up at 6. Mention at 6. I had my bath and I had my breakfast at 8. Try to mention time. So at the end of the sentence. Not for every sentence. Akkada mention cheyandi. Time mention cheyandi. At beta. At. I reached my office at 10. Come on, add. Yes, everybody. Now, Miriam Rasarante, I woke up at 6. I took a bath at 7. I had my breakfast at 8. I reached my college by 9. ఇలా టైమింగ్స్ మెన్షన్ చేశారు. Everybody, you mentioned the timings. మెన్షన్ చేశారు కదా. Subject verb object వచ్చేసింది. You also mentioned timings. Now, కొంచెం ఆర్టిఫిషియల్ గా అనిపిస్తుంది కదా. Your description is artificial, right? It's not natural. So you have to make it natural.
Yes.
Yes. How can you make it natural? You have to add some linkers. What linkers? I reached my office, then I met my boss. We have to use right tarvata. ఇలా అంటారు కదా, అది అయిన తర్వాత నెక్స్ట్ అంటారు కదా. So you have to use linkers after a few sentences. Use linkers. Then or next or and or after that. You can use 4 linkers. Come on, use. Before few sentences, use next, లేకపోతే and, లేకపోతే after that, లేకపోతే then. Yes, everybody. Now, okay, I'm describing my yesterday. Just listen carefully. Then you have to describe. So, I woke up in the morning at 5. I did some physical exercises. I took a bath. I reached my office and I took my class from 7 to 8:30. After my first class, I met my colleagues and had a meeting with them. Then I reached my home by 9 o'clock and had my breakfast. After that, I took rest for a while and reached again back my office. I took my second class from 11 to 12:30. Then again, I had a meeting with my colleagues. I reached my home by 1:30. I took rest for a while. I had my lunch. I spent some time with my family. I used my laptop. I did some work. I had coffee at 4:30 in the evening. I reached my office again. I took my last class from 6:30 to 8 in the evening. After my last class, I reached my home. Again, I had my dinner. I read some books. I watched some videos on Netflix and YouTube. Then I went to bed by 10:30. Very simple. I used subject plus verb plus object. That's it. I also used timings at the end of the sentence. Very simple. I used be to form. I used linkers then and next after that. So whatever I taught you so far, I'm just using all that stuff. ఇంతవరకు చెప్పింది నేను వాడుతున్నాను. సబ్జెక్ట్ వర్బ్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ వాడుతున్నాను, ప్లస్ లో వీడియో వాడుతున్నాను, సెంటెన్స్ లాస్ట్ లో టైం మెన్షన్ చేస్తున్నాను ఎట్ అని, అంతే. లింకర్స్ అప్పుడప్పుడు లింకర్స్ దెన్ అండ్ నెక్స్ట్ ఆఫ్టర్ దట్ అని లింకర్స్ చేసి ఎస్టర్డే గురించి చెప్పాను. సో దిస్ ఈస్ హౌ యూ హావ్ టు స్పీక్ అబౌట్ పాస్ట్. పాస్ట్ గురించి మాట్లాడేటప్పుడు వీడియో వాడుతూ సబ్జెక్ట్ వర్బ్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ వాడుతూ డిస్క్రైబ్ చేయాలి. Now everybody, please close your books. Please close your books. Now, somebody, please describe your yesterday's activities without seeing your notes, without mistakes. Anybody can start. Come on, somebody, please start. Describe yesterday's activities without seeing your notes.
Yeah,
You
I
ever
got-
start? Yeah.
yes,
Yeah,
sir,
Ramakrishna.
I got up at 6 a.m. yesterday. I took my brush and I brushed my teeth.
Okay.
I took my bath and then I had my breakfast and tea and drank tea. I wore pant and shirt and I went to college by bus. Then I entered in the college on foot. Then I punched in the biometric system and I signed in the register. Then I entered into the lab. I met my colleagues. I talked to my colleagues. Then I fixed some network issues in the lab. Then I had my lunch. I chatted with my friends. Um, I left the college at 5 p.m. yesterday. Then I returned to my home by bus. Then I took a bath. I watched TV for news. Then I had dinner at 8 p.m. Um, then I talked to my family. Um, I watched, I read some books. Then I slept on the bed at 11 p.m. Yeah, that's it, sir.
Very good. Very good, Ramakrishna. Who is next? I am going to send you to the meeting rooms. Meeting rooms అంటే చిన్న చిన్న groups కి divide చేస్తున్నాను. There will be 3 participants or 4 participants in every group. Again, close your books and describe your yesterday.
I woke up in the morning at 7 o'clock. I took a bath. Then I prepared food for breakfast. And then I helped to my child. Before he was going to the school, he needed some help from me. And then afternoon, my friend came to my home. We both went for a walk. After that, I had some activities. And then I cleaned my home and I prepared for dinner. Again, I had a dinner and I went to the bed.
Okay, I had a dinner. No, I had dinner.
Oh, sorry, I had dinner. Yeah.
And yes, next Padma.
I woke up at 6 o'clock and I went for a walk at 7 o'clock. Then I brushed my teeth. I brushed my teeth. After that, walking. I had my breakfast at 9 p.m. Okay, 9 o'clock. I read a book. I drank milk. After that, I talked with my friends. And I cleaned my home. After that, I went to the doctor appointment. Then after that, I came back home. I prepared for the dinner. I went to the bed at 10 o'clock.
Okay, nice, Padma. Nice. Yes. Now you are in the main session. Did you complete your task, everybody?
Yes.
Yes, Sarah?
Yes.
Okay. Everybody, remember, so subject plus verb plus object when you are speaking about anything in the past or present or future. But we are discussing just past now. Use V2 form and mention time at the end of the sentence. So it's not that you have to mention time every time. Okay, only for practicing, I'm just asking you to mention time. Every time I'm time mention cheyalani rule em ledu. Practice kosam get ekkada vaadali, buy ekkada vaadali, practice kosam mention cheyamantunnaru. With the same rules, with same knowledge. Now write about how you celebrated your last birthday. మీ లాస్ట్ బర్త్డే పోయిన బర్త్డే ఎలా సెలబ్రేట్ చేసుకున్నారు? ఫ్రమ్ ద మూమెంట్ యూ woke up in the morning till you went to bed. How did you celebrate? Right. You got 3 minutes. Write everything. You got 3 minutes. Yes, that's okay. Now, everybody stop writing. Yeah. Somebody please read.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I got up at 7 a.m. on my birthday. I brushed my teeth.
Don't say AM.
Yes, sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. I got up at 7 on my birthday. I brushed my teeth. Then I took bath. I had breakfast and drank tea. I went to college by bus. I entered college, and my staff wished me. Then they took cake, and I cut that cake and distributed cake pieces to my colleagues. We went to the restaurant for lunch. We had lunch there. We returned to the college. I left the college at 5 o'clock. I returned to my home by bus. I took bath. Then I watched TV for news. Then I slept at 11.
Correct. Nice. Next.
Hi, sir. I woke up in the morning. I took a bath. Then I wore a new dress. Then I went to a temple. In the temple, I prayed to God. After that, I came home. I took blessings from my parents. Then I had my breakfast. Next, I went to a movie. After that, I came home. Then I went to a restaurant with my family for a dinner. That's it.
That's it. Okay, nice. Come on, tell me, how was the class today? First class.
Good, sir.
Good, sir.
Good, sir.
Yeah, it is good.
Practical, right? Everything is practical.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. It is engaging, sir.
Yes. So when you are engaged, you'll get rid of your fear.
Yes.
You will
Yes.
make mistakes. You'll make mistakes, but you will learn from your mistakes. If you are not engaged, if you are not involved, if you are not speaking, if you are only learning grammar and all that stuff, you are not going to improve. I learned that with my 9 years of experience. Even earlier, like other English trainers, I used to teach all grammar, noun, pronoun, adverb, verb, and I used to ask them to speak in English. They never spoke in English properly. But now I started this method and I started seeing good results. 6 years ago, I started this method. And even professors from Usmania University appreciated me. So even assistant professors of Usmania University are my students. Because our institute is close to Usmania University at Unalakunta in Hyderabad. I have assistant professors, lecturers, college management. I have doctors. I have scientists as my students. I'm not boasting. I'm just telling you. They also appreciated this method because it is practical. Language అనేది practical గా ఉండాలి తప్ప బట్టి పెట్టినట్టుగా ఉంటే మాట్లాడడం రాదు. So like this, you are going to practice for next 45 days. Anybody can gain fluency and self-confidence with this process. ఎవరైనా మీరు ఎంత పూర్ణ మీరు ఏ స్టేజ్ లో ఉన్నా ఏ బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ అయినా ప్రతి ఒక్కరు సెల్ఫ్ కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ వస్తుంది, ప్రతి ఒక్కరికి ఫ్లూయెన్స్ వస్తుంది. దట్ ఈస్ మై అష్యూరెన్స్. ఓకే,
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
yeah.
Thank you.
But you have to be serious, okay? You have to be serious. నేను ఒక్కరి సీరియస్ గా ఉంటే రాదు మరి. If you want to
Okay, sir.
clap, you have to join 2 hands. With 1 hand, you cannot clap.